Hi and welcome to another Tabitha's Emporium YouTube video. Today we're looking at this. It's our bee themed and this beautiful little trinket dish with this delicious honey feature and our wonderful bumblebees. And today I'm going to show you how I made this. So the first thing I've done is cut two pieces of glass. I've cut some red amber, which is the size of the mould we're using. I realise I don't have the mould, I thought I did, but it's 11 centimetres. And then I've cut a piece of French vanilla, which is a centimetre smaller. So it means we've got a 5 millimetre that's gap all the way around. Now I want my design to go inside this, so making sure I leave enough room on the paper for the red amber. I'm just going to draw around this and know that that is my size for my design, because I want it inside. So we've got our new Hexagon murrine. I've given them a grind because I want to make sure that they're really kind of good and in place. I'm just looking for glue. I've got the elmers again because I know where it is and I know it's working. So I'm now going to I may not actually glue it at first. I think I'm just going to lay out my hexagon design. Now some of these have holes in them. I don't mind that. I think, a beehive might be, full of honey and some bits might be less. And also I think they will close up a bit whilst I'm doing this technique where these will fire underneath. So I'm sort of looking for a aesthetically pleasing hexagon type design. I think that works quite well. This is about 25 grams of murrine. Actually, having put them on, I'm not going to bother lifting them up and gluing them down. They're a little bit wet, so they're going to, the wetness of them is going to help. That's just because I made sure after grinding them they're clean. So that's kind of my hexagons going in. Some of them are slightly more hexagon than others, and I just need to kind of make sure that the shapes are sort of lining up where possible. So then the French vanilla will go on top of that, and the red amber will go on top of that, and that's going to be it's the same fire we use for the strawberries, where I'm going to do a 2-hour bubble squeeze. So the red amber relaxes around all the glass relaxes around the items underneath. So I'm presuming that there'll be enough weight of glass to push between these murrine and carry on creating this shape. Well, let's hope it works. I'm just looking at it again and thinking maybe this is too many murrine. I don't want this a kind of really expensive piece that I'm going to have to sell for a lot of money. So maybe I will just take some off and keep it a little bit simpler and do it like that. So there's maybe one more. Sometimes less is more. So we're going to have the dripping honey on top anyway. So might wanting the design to be further down, leaving space for the dripping honey. So in fact I'm going to do it like that. So there we go. That goes on like that. That goes on top like that. And then that can go in the kiln. Now, because this is on a full fuse, we can also do the dripping honey at the same time. Now, I've cut some strips of red amber tint again. This one is the same width of this, which is what I want. And I'm going to do my dripping honey. So, effectively, these are going on like so. Now, to make sure we get kind of drippy bits at the end, for want of a more technical term, we're going to glue that and then make sure I put a bit of that at the end and then glue that to that. Now that will ball up, but because this has got a blob at the end, it will create that blob on the piece. So I'm going to carry on. I want them sort of different lengths, the honey dripping. I'm just eyeballing this. I'm doing a rather good job eyeballing it. I would say, two things about it. You don't want them the same length and you don't want them evenly spaced. So the next one I might do a little bit further apart. If they're the same length or evenly spaced, it looks a bit kind of contrary, like, it doesn't look kind of natural. Whereas if we space them out and then they're going to look a little bit more realistic. drop my blob on the floor. Now I'm worried, this is really thin. I'm worried that might separate in a full fuse entirely. But we're going to give it a go and we'll see. If it doesn't work, then we'll have to do another set on a kind of lighter tack fuse or put more glass underneath them. Sort of looking for other bits. And this bit we can just fast forward through. So this is ready to go in the kiln and we can have a look at it when it comes out. So here this is out of the kiln. I'm really happy how it's happened. We're going to how it's worked, even not happened. I'm going to basically go around with some enamels just to kind of define the kind of hexagons. They did come together a bit more than I was hoping. I think the honey looks so great. I think that works really well and works really nice, the design, and with a few bumblebees on it, it's going to be such a great design. So we're going to put the enamel on now, and then we will get it the whole piece together, and it can go back in the kiln for a tack fuse. So we put some enamel around it to do it. Now I'm going to carefully place this on. I'm just going to put a bit of gel glue on the back just to, of course, have to shake it so it just won't move. And I'm going to put that on. I just want to actually put it on this side because that's the sort of on this part. I'm making sure it's lining up with the top nicely. And then I've got some of our bumblebees and I'm just going to put them on. I've got some XL ones. I'm just going to put kind of because the paint is still a bit wet, I'm not even going to put a bit of any glue on. I'm trying to think where to put a good XL one. I'm going to put it in there, and then I'm going to just put a couple of the smaller ones, and even try and balance one up on there. The only thing is actually I'm going to move that because that's going to make it a lot of thickness on layers, and I think that's just asking for trouble. So I'm just going to do it down here instead. So there we go. We've got some bumblebees, honey, and it makes a really lovely bumblebee dish. I'm actually just going to do that out to the edge just because I think it's going to be better. So this is ready to go in the kiln. Nice tack fuse. We've got kind of 6mm here, plus probably another close on 6mm here. So that's 12mm. It's different layers, so it's going to have quite a long slow firing. Here this is out of the kiln, and we're going to put it back into slump on this little slumping mould. So here it is out of the kiln, looking fab. I love this idea. I think it's a great design and such a fun piece. We've already got like 3 people in the studio who want to buy this, so it's going to be a good one. We're going to make a range of these and see how they come out. We might tweak the design a little bit. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Remember, you can get all our products. We're going to be selling the Hexagons and a bee combination on the website now, so you can get that there. You can also buy this one. We won't sell this one. This one's for you guys to buy, and that will be on the website. And we'll make more for anyone here who wants them. So, check that out on the website. You can buy that. Remember, all our products are on the website, tabithasglassemporium.com. Sign up to our newsletter, then you hear about all new products we're going to do, and any new videos and any new sale items that come out. So, check that out and sign up to that even. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and until next time, happy fusing.